Alright, what is back? What is back? I don't know what a back is. What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Today, I have a very big secret I want to spill to all of you guys. And that is a secret on alternate picking and how to alternate pick faster. It's a little cheat code, and all your favorite guitar players, John Petrucci, Yngwie, Nuno Betancourt, Dimebag, Paul Gilbert, Eddie Van Halen, all of them use it. And after this video, you're going to want to use it because it's so awesome, so easy, and it's way more effortless than trying to, muscle all those notes out. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Hopefully you guys are somewhat competent pickers. Maybe you can pick your way through the pentatonic scale. Or have some sort of tremolo picking developed. Even at a more modest speed. That is going to help a ton. Yeah, so without further ado, here we are. So I'm sure you guys all probably know the Paul Gilbert style warm-up alternate picking exercise that goes like this. It's one note on the G string, and then 3 on the D, and then you work your way back up. It's a group of 6 notes, and it's all up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now you can get pretty fast with that, and a lot of people think like, oh, if I just learn alternate picking, I'll be able to pick anything super fast, but unfortunately that's not really how the world works. So my little secret is, in any group of 6, you can only pick 4 of those notes, or you only have to pick 4 of those notes in order for it to pass as alternate picking. And you can even watch Paul Gilbert do this in some of his older videos. If you slow it down, you'll get this. He'll start out slow with alternate picking. But when he speeds up, he only picks the first 4 notes, and then he hammers on 2. And this whole idea of picking 4 out of 6 will become very relevant and very clear, and I'll give you guys some other examples where you can use this idea. But doing this slowly, you pick the first note, you pick the first 4 alternate. So it's just, all right? Like, it's just 4 notes, up, down, up, down. But the last 2 gives you some breathing room to reset your picking hand for that first downstroke again. So those 2 last hammer-ons gives you room to kind of take a microsecond to readjust and hit that downstroke so that you can do those 4 picking notes in a small little microburst. And you can play that super fast, and you'll notice this hand isn't really working that hard. Because it's just doing that little burst of 4. So that's the first lick. You can use it, and you can move this all over the place. And you can use my last video on taking fragments of scales, and you can use this over that. That was a little bit sloppy, but you guys get the idea. The second kind of way you can use this is you'll notice when you're playing this, the hammer-ons come off of an upstroke. So you can actually start phrases with an upstroke and go hammer on, and pick kind of one note at the beginning and 3 at the end. So after the first time, you'll get 3 notes at the end followed by 1 note at the beginning. That's our speed burst of 4 all over again. Sorry, try and keep it musical, you know. And Eddie Van Halen does this a lot. And so this is kind of our second idea, the Eddie Van Halen style way of doing things. Start it on an upstroke, hammer on your whatever 3-note per string scale shape you want to do, and then pick the rest, and then immediately go back to that upstroke on the other string. That's the second idea. And the third idea is kind of a dime bag way of approaching things, where instead of moving it, you play the Eddie Van Halen way, but keeping it on one string, so you get 6 notes per one string. So we'll do something like he would do. So this, you start again with that upstroke, hammer on, then you pick, and then you, on the same string, after that upstroke, you do those 2 hammer-ons. So instead of moving it to 2 different strings, like Eddie Van Halen does, you can kind of double up on one string. I'll play that super mega slow. And kind of the way to kick it off is with that upstroke. And on the bottom E string, you don't double it up. That's kind of the dime bag way of doing things. see, this hand isn't working that hard again, but it still sounds like alternate picking. So to recap, instead of alternate picking, try instead to only pick 4 out of the 6 notes and use speed bursts. That's kind of the whole idea. And hopefully it's helpful to you guys. I know when I first started out, this was an absolute game changer. Takes your speed through the roof for not that much effort. It's easy to pull off live, and all your favorite guitar players already do it, and they tricked you doing it, and after you learn it, hopefully you can trick some other people into thinking that you can alternate pick super fast when really you're not. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel, so make sure you tell your friends about me. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.